Hi, it seems to me that I've been just posting Empties videos of late, and not much other content. Well, in addition to last year's lockdown and my grand's developing dementia, there's been a very huge spike in the number of troll comments and hate comments. I feel that, lockdown, the lack of human interaction has led to the development of keyboard warriors. People have forgotten, it seems, how to behave in public or to other people. And the sort of filter right here, or, here, when it's online, the filter has gone as a result of lockdown. Because, massive spike in hate comments. Somebody turned up on a video out of the blue, old video on the bourgeois found sealer, and said, "You sound very bossy." The bossy, women are called bossy, men are called assertive and leaders. A woman is always bossy. If I sound bossy, so what? Just move on. Don't comment. Don't watch. No one's, holding a knife at your throat and saying, "Watch my video." Yeah? I mean, at least not that I know of. I mean, I'm proud to be bossy. I'd rather be bossy than submissive. Yeah? And it's a kind of word that is used to insult women. The thing is, I have been raised, I've been taught that if you can't say something nice, say nothing, walk away. You don't have to go out of your way to comment on some random internet stranger's 2-year-old video. Somebody else named Ray P, very apt for a troll, turned up and said, the unboxing of the Style Advent calendar. There was this mask called RACOON. I said that word was racist. Yeah, they probably didn't know when naming the product. But anyway, under eye patch is not anything special. And, the heart-shaped patches, rather, not even under eye patches that you pat on. I mean, I've used that kind of product before. Anyway, Ray P turns up to say that I'm a race baiter and proceeds to go on and on and on and on a never-ending harangue until some other commenter, thank you, whoever that was, turns up and says, "Stop, no one's forcing you to watch her videos, leave her alone." Last year, my granddad fell off from the bed and had a compression fracture, and then the prolonged stay in bed led to massive cognitive impairment. And somebody turns up and says, "You haven't posted a word about George Floyd and I'm cancelling you." Quote. I wasn't posting anything at all. Pre-recorded videos on schedule. I wasn't filming anything at all. And I'll tell you why. It was because my granddad was licking the table. He was licking the table. Licking it. Really, he was licking the table. I haven't seen him do it. I haven't seen him at all. My gran said so. But somebody who was a member of the ARP as a messenger boy in World War II, who grew up to be a very bright student, who didn't have to work hard, very sharp memory, very intelligent man, got known as the godfather of shipping in 2 different ports, who raised me, an absolute hero, who taught me we hold this truth to be self-evident in our family, that all human beings are created equal. Somebody who taught me that licking the table. How do you think I'm going to be capable of anything at all when I'm hearing that? And then he was stripping thoroughly. And then his caregiver was an abusive cow who loved him, or, who neglected him to the point where he was lying in his own filth, in his own excrement. That's what I said, in his own excrement. My dignified granddad, who refused to talk about a lot of topics, to the point where I personally thought he was a bit of a Victorian era prude, lying in his own excrement. I'm not going to talk about anything at all when that is happening. I'm not going to function. Yeah? No. I think people should stop judging other people, because everybody has their share of massive problems in life, whether it is, excuse me, my mascara is going to run, whether it is your granddad, in a particular condition, or loved one, or, health worries or financial worries. Everybody has their problems, and not everybody may do the exact things you expect them to do. And that doesn't mean that they're awful, nasty persons. Now, somebody named Pinky Kiss turns up and tells me out of the blue, 2-year-old video on tinted sunscreens, SPFs for warm tan skin, says, "Why are Indians so racist and obsessed with white skin? It is embarrassing." Out of the blue, naturally, no context, 2-year-old video. I presumed that this was targeted at me or the topic of this video and addressed that. And not only that, you shouldn't generalize that all people of a certain race, a certain ethnicity are racist. Yeah? I mean, I've had people in France get up and walk away rather than sit next to me. That doesn't mean all French persons are racist, because that is not true. You can't generalize and say everybody from a certain ethnicity is racist. So I said that, and this person immediately goes on a long harangue on how it wasn't targeted at my video. Then why on earth would you turn up on my channel on a 2-year-old video and make such a statement? This is not a public forum. It is not mass media. It is a bleeding beauty channel talking about beauty products that I started in order to unwind and cut myself away from the rest of the world, from real life. This was my escape space. That is why I haven't really bothered to, go out of my way. I don't solicit, I don't approach brands asking for PR samples, collaborate with other YouTubers, do anything at all to promote this channel. Automatic cross-posting on my own social media. That's it. I didn't even post on, random Facebook groups or Reddit. I couldn't care less, because this is meant for me to relax. It's not meant for anything. It's not meant for you to post your views on all sorts of ethnicities, which generalizing itself is a racist thing to do. And then, I said, this video is about SPF. Yeah, that doesn't mean people of my ethnicity are obsessed with white skin. So immediately this person replies, "I'm a neuroscientist, I know about SPF." That is a very condescending statement. That means that only people who are PhD in neuroscience, are people who know about sunscreen, is it? What wonderful logic. If I were this person, I would ask the university for my tuition fees back. Anyway, they called me a racist country. And, the problem is that they accused me of editing my comment, which I haven't, and I can prove it, because if there's an edit made on a comment, YouTube shows edited. Just like Facebook, YouTube shows you if you've edited. So I've been accused of things I haven't done, and then accused me of deleting comments. Again, I've nothing to hide. I screenshot every blasted thing. You may think, my well-wishers may think that I should just block and delete. But here's the thing, if I do that, I get called a racist. If I block and delete, they call me a racist, these trolls. You can't, win with them. I showed you the decency to approve of your comment simply because I sympathize with your plight, which, by the way, was completely wrong, because you have no right to come on my channel and post your bloody views on any ethnicity or race. None. This is not a public forum. Go post it on some bulletin board or something, Mumsnet. Yeah, why choose somebody's paltry little YouTube channel, and thanks for the engagement, by the way, much appreciated, which they're using to, make themselves feel better, cut themselves off from the real world out there for a few moments, and then you turn up and do this. Do you know that I've been so upset with all of this that I've actually started doing crochet? Look, double stitch. Because apparently knitting and crochet are very, they help you clear your mind and not think about a lot of things. I don't know that it's helped so far, but that little square isn't enough to judge. Anyway, let's see how it goes, yeah? So all these trolls, I haven't felt like posting, but I'm now dreading turning up on YouTube at all, even to check for comments. There was somebody else who turned up and said, literally, "Why don't you drop dead?" Imagine the kind of nastiness, the kind of awful upbringing this person must have had to turn up on a strange person's YouTube channel where they're talking about, skincare or, mascara, and say, "Why don't you drop dead?" But, I think it is better to have a blanket block and delete policy, even if they cancel me for it. Feel free to cancel me. This channel isn't making me a penny. I don't have any affiliate money. I have other problems in real life to worry about, that I have major allergies. I can't be vaccinated. I'm immunocompromised. If I catch COVID, I'm in mortal danger. It's called hereditary angioedema. I have major financial difficulties. My income has gone this year, And then on top of it all, you want to cancel me? Go right ahead. Couldn't care less, couldn't give a toss. So yeah, everybody's got their share of problems. When you turn up on somebody's channel or social media just because they're, posting beauty videos, they may not necessarily want to function the way you want them to function. That doesn't mean they're a nasty person. That doesn't mean that they're a bigot or a racist or anything. It may just mean that perhaps, just perhaps, their beloved granddad is lying, stripping himself in his own excrement and then licking the table. That may be what it means. So before you judge somebody for something, just think and, just wonder for a second, pause for a second and wonder if that person may have their own problems, which they may not necessarily. I mean, I'm a private person. I don't want to share everything with you, Lord. I don't want to share anything about my private, my relationship life or personal life with you, Lord. I don't want to share where I live with you, Lord. That's up to me. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a public figure. People aren't exactly entitled to know all about me. I just want to post the old Empties video and tell you what I used up. That's all. I'm terribly sorry, my friends who are my regular viewers. I'm terribly, terribly sorry to have done this to you. It's just that these trolls have messed up this channel content and posting frequency and publishing schedule, everything. It messed me up a bit. Empties at long last. Again, my apologies to you all for that harangue, rant. One makeup product, mascara, Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Not bad. Did provide some semblance. I have peach fuzz. I do not have eyelashes. Thanks, Mum and Dad. If you have sparse lashes and are single, please don't marry somebody else with sparse lashes. People like me will be born with peach fuzz and then will resent you getting married to that person forever. Yeah, so I have peach fuzz and this made me look like I have sparse eyelashes. So yeah, fam, will I repurchase? No, and I'll tell you why. I've stopped buying mascara. You get enough minis to go around. All those beauty boxes, advent calendars, curations and so on. One-off specials, collections, gifts with purchase. So why bother? Because anyway, they sort of dry up in a few months' time and it's not hygienic. So I don't buy mascara anymore. I make do with minis. Otherwise, I quite like this mascara. Now, Cleanser, Soap and Glory, Ultimate Deep Purifying Hot Cloth Cleanser. I did use a flannel some days when I did remember. But I'm one of those terribly lazy people when it comes to certain things and terribly energetic when it comes to certain other things. Yeah, I think we all are like that. And using a flannel, a hot or warm flannel on the face to take off my cleanser is one area where I'm terribly lazy. I can't be asked, rinse, move. So I use this as a regular first cleanser, makeup removing balm cleanser. Work to treat, beautiful, did not break me out, did not clog pores or anything. Wonderful. Will I repurchase? I think I have one more. Got to look at my stash of cleansers. Lots and lots of cleansers to be used up. Right, the next product is from Giorgio Armani. It is not makeup, it is skincare, believe it or not. Regenesis. You see, this is what happens if you are having too much time on your hands when Selfridges or Harrods does their sale. I think I picked this up for £7. That is why I bought it. £7. Yeah, last Boxing Day, I think it was. Anyway, Regenesis pre-regenerative and retexturizing lotion. Basically, it was a lot of alcohol. It was an astringent. Yeah, it also had some niacinamide and vitamin C and vitamin E. Did I like it? Astringent. I did use it up because I was a bit too oily recently. I think the stress has, contributed to that. Anyway, mammoth 200ml bottle. Will I repurchase? No, not even if I get it for £7. There are far better toners out there. I highly recommend the Cosrx Propolis toner. You get 280 ml of that. Again, huge bottle. And, that doesn't cost much. What, 12 quid or so? Yeah, so 7 quid. That's why I bought this. Will not be repurchasing. Vitamin C is next. I have the Andalou Naturals Turmeric and Sea Enlightened Serum from the Kinder Beauty box. This was very, very, very nice. Turmeric and vitamin C, very lightweight. Reminded me a bit of the Omorovitsa vitamin C, daily vitamin C. in terms of texture and color. And I feel that the turmeric helped because, that hyperpigmentation that I had last month from all those breakouts is completely gone. Very, very pleased with this. Will I repurchase? I have about 4 bottles of vitamin C to use up, and it is a bad idea to store vitamin C for too long. Everything oxidizes. So not right now. Maybe another time. Purito Centella Green Level Buffet Serum. Touted as possibly the best K-beauty serum out there by a lot of people. Gave me the worst breakouts I've had in a very long time. So how have I finished it? Knees and elbows. When, you can't use it on your face, use it on your knees and elbows if it breaks you out. That means it's nicely hydrating and will do a very good job on your knees and elbows, and it did help. It contains a huge peptide complex, 49% centella ratiotic extract, madicasic acid, asiatic acid, ceramides even it has, and it's a very complete product, I agree. Very nice. The thing is, they put a bunch of essential oils, including lavender oil. The whole cocktail breaks me out badly. Thankfully, Purito had the sense to come out with an unscented version, Centella unscented serum, with none of the essential oils, but all the good ingredients. And that is what I've been repurchasing since last November. My holy grail serum at the moment. From IN Lip Tester Korea, I think it is. No, or is it Beauty Net Korea? Beauty Net Korea. Their brand is IN Lip Beauty, so it was a gift purchase from them. Charcoal Moisture Essence Mask. Regular, I used it up because I want to finish up all my sheet masks. I won't be buying them. Packaging bad, you can't recycle, you can't repurpose. At least, my dad's garden club can use some of these things. This one, he can't do anything. Face Moisturizer, Tu So Wong. Who else thinks that we haven't heard much from Tu So Wong, Korean brand, for a long time? They were everywhere back when the Mimi boxes were around, yeah? This is their Super Aqua Cooling Gel. All gone. Oh, sorry. Hang on. All gone. A very lightweight cooling gel moisturizer. Nice to pat on. Very lightweight. Sunk in beautifully. Helped with all the flaking and dry patches. Did not break me out. Will I repurchase? I've got a few dozen oil-free moisturizing gels. Let's finish those off first. Sleeping Pack Cosrx Ultimate Moisturizing Honey Overnight Mask, gifted to me by my friend Archana. We have a habit of sending each other these boxes. And one thing I love is that we send each other things we want. Normally when you swap a box, you palm off whatever you can't use on the other person. In our case, we send each other things we genuinely like. I recently sent her my absolute favorite, Each Cosmetics CC Plus Oil Free Matte. I hope the shade suits her. I've sent her one shade lighter than what I would use. She's also South Asian, but I think she's definitely lighter skinned than I am. Anyway, she sent me this in a box last month, and this was very, very nice. I actually have a pot of this somewhere. I didn't know they'd made it, tube packaging. I've only seen the pot of it. This is a lightweight, honey-based, again, very gel-like texture there. Overnight sleeping mask, which I use as a last step occlusive. Yeah, over everything else, over my Tu So Wong gel moisturizer as well. And when I did that daily, I feel that my skin, was a bit smoother over time. What do you all think? So yeah, huge fan. Will I repurchase? I think I have another tub of this, but I have definitely at least 4 more sleeping masks to use up. After that, we'll see. Lip balm. I actually finished my first pot of Carmex lip balm. There is a lot of hype about Carmex. Everybody says this is the best lip balm. I think Nuxe Revdemil is a lot nicer. I think there are better lip balms out there. And, I'm somebody who enjoys the experience of a lip balm. For me, it shouldn't be just plain, lanolin. And this was, for me, just plain lanolin. I like my, other emollient ingredients and a bit of, a nice smell there. So we'll be repurchasing. But yeah, now I can tell everybody that I've used Carmex. Did it help? I think it did. Definitely did. Normally, at this time of the year, I have broken and horrible lips partly contributed by the weather, partly my own abuse of my lips. With this, it's quite smooth. Yeah, and this is a new lipstick that I got for my birthday in April, and it's a liquid matte lipstick. So normally you get those flaky bits. Nothing. Thanks, comics. Now, shower oil, L'Occitane shower oil. I do have a full size. This is the best shower oil on the planet. If you don't want a shower gel for on certain days when you're feeling extra dry and want that extra luxurious, nourishing, hydrating shower experience, almond shower oil. I do wish they do refills of this. I don't know if they do. I should find out from the L'Occitane website. I haven't gone since, I think, Black Friday. I also have the L'Occitane Verbena Fresh Body Milk, all gone, as you can see. Beautiful. I think this is actually nicer than the Lavender Body Milk, Verbena. Yeah, it was lightweight, but it packed a punch, very hydrating product. Will I repurchase? I have the Almond Delicious range first to finish up. We'll see. And lastly, hand cream, Pure Derm Intensive Healing Hand Cream. As you can see, I have gone through every last drop because, hand creams, this is a cruelty-free brand, by the way, Leaping Money certified and everything. We're washing our hands a lot more, at least I am, I know, and, using a lot of hand rub, so my hands are terribly dry. Hence, lots and lots and lots of hand cream. Will I repurchase? No, lots and lots of hand creams to use up. I think this actually came in a Mimi box. A Mimi box. So it's at least 4 years since I got this product. But it's a hand cream. I hadn't opened it or anything. Sealed hand cream. Not bad yet. Mineral oil based. So that's 12 products that I've used up in April. And I had 90 to go for the rest of this year. And that means that I have 78 products to finish up in 8 months. Will I get there? Stay tuned to find out. What have you used up this month? Do tell me in the comments below. Tag me if you're posting your empties, I don't know, on Instagram or Twitter or wherever. I'd love to see what you've used up. I'm nosy. I'd love to look at your trash of the month. And are you doing a project plan? Are you trying to put a dent in your stash? It's never too late to join in. Set the goal of your choice and just join in. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up. Please do hit the subscribe button. Please do ring the notifications bell. And I'll speak to you soon.